to TV's National Agenda show on Wednesday. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong posited that as health issues can affect anyone irrespective of background, it is important for the nation to invest in providing adequate and the necessary medical equipment needed for the health care of all Guineans in the country. Using himself as an example of the usefulness of Guinean doctors, Honorable Kennedy felt bad that some Guineans resorted to undergoing medical treatment overseas, saying with the necessary equipment available in Ghana, local doctors will be able to perform just as creditably and efficiently.
You know, you never know when even say akwanya edi tu kwan ko outside be hwe okra no a yare bi bebo a ya nso no ha ube tena pli mu be dukra no unu no akokuma se akoyare pen okay akọ yade me call emergency ni pa ne ho akoda private hospital bi wo patasi ho baby and inti if you are serious you never know asema bi tia makọ fosu hospital ayare pen akoda ho and ba ko ho bi amene ne ko oyare you know e de ne ko nti baby a wo bi a no enka me pemu dia o say itimi emma your hospitals no yeah ma equipment a omu here because Ghanaian doctors you omu hai odo ko America and Europe they will perform very well e bi mo nya awards bebre but how mo ba omu ntimi because equipment a omu here I would be say in your what do I say? Yeah. They have to make me say in Ukraine, Ghanaian doctors in you good. They are good because Emra me share say bathroom one, me TM me call. Ghanaian doctors and a year MRI and umuzo ukra utina abo from the but meningioma grow to the size of computer mouse. But brain power the obey there. And the America, they advise me. Now a sad say, "Untuminya equipment, no hand, ago," and I don't blame them.
The Ascend Central MP used the occasion to pledge more medical equipment for the Komfanoche Teaching Hospital and some schools in the country.
Me, I feel bad. Say, you Ghana, will be yari also South Africa, will be yari also UK, will be yari also US. I think that maybe I will be also HMCC. And until my imagine say, me in my own small way, near meeting me, emergency ward, a war. Confirmation so is nothing to write home about. He have just ordered 100. Also, the budget 3,300. Fortunately, I got second crank no, and your first one also only 8. The second crank note say 3,007 a piece, you know, but they about 3,300. So we saw 100 Emra. Now I'm from Komfanoche Hospital, emergency ward. It can be you, it can be me, it can be any. I saw a video of students almost dafu and I say Pandai, about 7,000 students gufo. You know. A good say was show I'm going to give them about 2,000 sets of the furniture. In a small way, whatever I can do as a citizen to help the nation, I'll do it.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Komfanoche Teaching Hospital, Professor Ochiade Mensah, who presented a citation to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong for his continued support for the hospital, expressed his profound gratitude to the MP and said he wished for 10 more Guineans like Honorable Kennedy Agyapong who could support the hospital as he does.
Lost for words. If we had 10 people of his kind, I'm sure that Komfanoche Anka would compare favorably with any other hospital anywhere in the world. Empire ni ebo man, say na kupon man ahode. Any check. Na baby we scan free bia. I mean enkwademwa. They be make home. And I have the support of my board chaired by Nani Farpente, Ambassador Farpente. Now, me wo presentation citation. Okay. It reads to Honorable Kennedy, Ohene Agyapong. The board and management of the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital have the singular honor and pleasure to present the citation to Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, MP for Asen Central. We express our profound gratitude and appreciation for your selfless and unwavering support to the hospital over the years. Your enthusiasm and initiative in feeling the pain of others and caring enough about their needs to help cannot be overlooked. You single-handedly donated an amount of $147,000 for the payment of a one-year planned preventive maintenance cost for the linear accelerator machine at the Oncology Directorate of the hospital. Through your generosity to countless institutions, including CAF, your legacy will live well into the future, helping others realize their dreams. Today, machine downtime and treatment outcomes of cancer patients have significantly improved at CAF. The patients and relatives who have benefited from your kind donation for their care shall be eternally grateful to you. In recognition of these, the board and management of the hospital have the honor to present this citation to you, Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, MP, for your kind intervention, which has provided a major boost to the provision of specialist services for cancer patients in the country. Once again, accept our heartfelt gratitude. Aiko Ejumera. And it's signed by myself, Ochirade Mensah, and my board chair, Ambassador Nana Ifa Appington.
Honorable Kennedy Agyapong has over the past couple of years presented medical equipment and pharmaceutical products to some health facilities across the country. They include beds and other medical equipment for the oncology unit at the Komfo-Anokye Hospital, personal protection equipment for first responders at the onset and peak of the COVID-19 outbreak in Ghana, the ongoing building of a cardiac center at the 37 Military Hospital, and the payment of medical bills and services for thousands of Kenyans.
The Deputy Minister of Education, in charge of Technical, Vocational Education and Training, Madam Gifty Ampofo, has condemned the recent spate of violence among the youth and students in Ghana, especially in senior high schools, stressing that this should be a cause for concern among all peace-loving citizens. Such behaviors, she said, have the tendency of becoming an embedded societal cancer with consequences for socio-political, economic and religious developments and for peace and stability in Ghana. Madam Gifty Ampofo, who is also the Member of Parliament for the Buakwa North constituency in the Eastern region, made this statement to the media when she toured some schools in the Buakwa North municipality as part of the Ghana Education Services program dubbed My First Day at School. The day, which is set aside to welcome and interact with school children and pupils who are beginning their academic lives, is to help generate, motivate and sustain their interest in education. Madam Gifty Ampofo and her entourage visited the Enyinasin Presbyterian Primary, Enyinasin Methodist Primary, Etukrom Methodist Primary, Old Tafo Presby Primary, AME Zion Missionary Primary, Tafo Zongo SDA Primary, Opas Primary Special School, Kukurantumi Islamic Primary, Kukurantumi Methodist Primary, and the Kukurantumi Roman Catholic Primary Schools, among others. The pupils received a package of exercise books, pencils, erasers, sharpeners, toffees and biscuits from the Member of Parliament. The minister also presented library books to some schools to promote their interest in reading. The MP welcomed the fresh pupils and entreated them to consider learning as the only tool to improve their literary skills for their personal development and society. Speaking to the media in an interview, Kencity Media expressed satisfaction with pupils' enrollment and attendance on the first day and encouraged parents to prioritize the education of their children.
Last year, me called the very first day. Now this year, the mama na what we actually. Na me hu se ebofra no ya first day no ya bandusua enti se dansa na what we ka ho a na school no nya almost in full size enti no akoto mofra kg be akoto kola 25 29 18 unlike uko first day na e bia 5 4 enti sa na enti me de me impression na menya wo ebuakwa north kan say 3 days and 1 week, but also 1 week, but so you're trying 1 week. And ma for 2 more Friday, I had a class in almost 4. And my unya quine when you need guitar. Maybe our coaching so be a nebi and more the share this sooner and then a teacher for us at the chair as say. The core schools though, selected schools be also become our library books. If you say reading, they are very crucial. Primary 4, primary 5, primary 6. We come out library books. Me ne won a dinkit and I draw strategy say. Never the amount no throw within room. Obi an show you di one di. It is a class of 25. It is an ABA library 25 books room. It is a primary 4 25, primary 5 25, primary 6 25. It means school on the ABA library your books about 75 room. Enti wo kan wo die wi a na wakọ hwe wo nua a wakan ne die wi a na say or too slow na waje ne die na kan enti in the course of the term no the class teachers no be form of assessment a ne nyina beboa akenya imofra no.
She expressed worry about violence among the youth and students in Ghana, especially in some senior high schools, adding that it is not right for students to vandalize school properties. The Deputy Minister for Education urged Ghanaian youth and students to desist from indulging in the use of abusive words and offensive language to express their displeasure about situations.
Abofra da woko school no, so nim se o maami ana o papa wo ho a, oye bibi e be kan wofo na. De bia wo be misbehave kura wo beto bo kakra. Nti me de meka say parenting. Parenting. Wo mo se awofo nyina ye chi pesika epetumi epenunyam abehwe ye ma no enti ye nya mere bebre but esewofo ne se obegya asudie bi ana positive mark bi ewo ubanitirim enti mpo so kaso be misbehave mpa obekai first question se me maami hu se me yese ya ede ne besi se me papa hu a ede ne besi ana se me anti bi ohwe me ana me sofo hu ede ne besi sa ne ma ne boa ma ne wo pese wo ye bia o tobo ne ekoso wo school mu no se de tie bia na ne ekoso wo mpotem no se ne tie bia ontumi mfemra enhye wonsem enu ntini a mesre ne se awofo ene aban ene teacherfo enka mom na mamofra no anye ne won pe evise mofra ba no won so won bre ne sen social media ene all other traditional media no asenu na ne mofra no won kita ho bebre wom nti owofo no wanyere ho an create positive influencer abofra no ye bibia ase ode no ho is my right mini obi aka ne ma abofra entity na koyie kakra no o won right kro kai se ade wedie se me ye na me maami ho a obedi me ho yo na se mani bewu eboa tete mo venti me stra wofo se emra ye chin pesika ne ahode ne position enyina to make these children comfortable ne hwe se ye be ma mofra no so ehu se won yan so responsibility.
On her part, the Education Director for the Buakwa North Municipal Assembly, Madam Abna Jamra, described the MP's visit as inspiring, and the free learning materials will help relieve some of the burden of the parents. She appealed to parents to encourage their kids by supporting them with all their education needs to augment the support provided by the government.
I walked by last year when you know was school this year, and I think it's necessary because to send an MP by no, but Mama playing exercise with one more chalk, one more crayon, one more pencil. Until I walk on a wood, Mr. What one man of the school, or better send him Honorable MP, I am and a view, people teacher ratio. We don't have any deficits. We have a lot of teachers in the system. Worry maybe and God being so good and so there are a lot of infrastructures going on. Okay, I see says you need classroom. And I think it's a step in the right direction. As long as so also probably my classrooms for the children.
The Deputy Minister for Education in charge of TVET also used the opportunity to inspect ongoing works in some selected schools in the municipality.
What a
Eco Juice, a locally produced unadulterated pineapple juice, will soon find its way to the American, European and Middle Eastern markets if far advanced plans by its manufacturer, the Ekunfi Fruits and Juices Limited, materialize. One of the success stories of the government's One District, One Factory initiative, the company on Monday revealed that it has begun moves to export its products to the US, the UK and Dubai markets. The Director of Operations at Ekunfi Fruits and Juices Limited, Mr. Frederick Kobna Akwa, who made this known to journalists, said the move formed part of the expansion strategy of the company and the demand for pure, unadulterated pineapple juice in those markets. The Ekunfi factory was established in 2019 as part of government's One District, One Factory initiative in the central region to create jobs for the people, particularly the teeming youth. Mr. Akwa, who took journalists around the pineapple farms of Ekunfi Fruits and Juices Limited to learn about the company's operations, including production processes, said the opportunity to enter those markets would promote Ghana on the international market. The company has more than 3,000 acres of pineapple under cultivation, and the farms, which belong to the company, are located at Ubri in the Gomawes district, Akufo-addo near Otuam, and Akufo-addo.
As I have already told you, we are working seriously at our export by mid-year. We've done all the preparatory works, and I showed some of you some of the documents that we have. So we are hitting the US market. So we are hitting the UK market. As we speak, we are doing one to Dubai and many others, but these are the major ones. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important to understand something. I was telling a friend yesterday, in Ghana, we go to the shop, maybe we see maybe nice packaging, it's nice, maybe we taste the product, it is good, and we buy it like that. We don't go beyond buying. This is my money, I buy it and I go. Out there, it is more important how the product came to be that product. So they look far beyond just a premium product sitting on the shelves. We are looking forward to doing our export, which will equally put Ghana on the map. So you go to Walmart, you will find Ekunfi Pure Juice. You go to Amazon, you find Ekunfi Pure Juice. It is putting Ghana out there because it goes with the name Ekunfi, and people wonder, Ekunfi, what is Ekunfi? And they Google and they say, oh, it's a district in Ghana that grows pineapple. We're putting the name out there. So we need your support in doing that.
The Director of Operations said the farms were being expanded and the intention was to increase them to 6,000 acres and subsequently to 12,000 acres to meet the increasing demand for pineapples for the factory and the sustainability of the company. He used the occasion to explain that the company had not shut down its production.
We give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. So whoever praise is due, we give. We emphasize, like I did earlier, that had it not been for the One District, One Factory as a program, this company would not have been here because we came under the One District, One Factory, and we would always have to say it. Yes, but sometimes it also rubs pepper in somebody's eye, and then subsequently we suffer the bash. we would pray that beyond today, we project the positivity rather than the negativity, which cannot even be substantiated. Sometimes you have stuff out there that you wonder, is it this factory we're talking about? From all the farms that we have, what will lead to a collapse of this company at this time? So we went to the farms. You see the tractors are on the ground working. You see the workers. You saw the harvest. We ate the pineapple from the farm. We came to the factory. We've seen the workers working. We see the juice being produced. We drank the juice. But somebody sits out there and says that, I hit my chest and say it's gone. For what reason? I don't know. We want to state that Ekumfi Fruits and Juices Limited is well alive. It's expanding. The projections that we did, our business case is still running. The support we are receiving from the chiefs and people of Ekumfi is still intact. We made promises to the people of Ekumfi that we're going to put up a factory here, create employment, lift up the economic lives of the people of Ekumfi, and it is very much on course.
He said the company currently produced 5 varieties of eco juice, stressing that plans were advanced to introduce 3 additional variants. He said the factory, established for $20 million, could process 10 tons of pineapple per hour, which translates to 4 acres of pineapple fruits. The director of operations said the company ran 2 shifts and expansion plans will help to increase the shifts to 3. Mr. Akwa said the establishment of the factory had helped to create jobs and improve the economy of the area in which the factory was established.
So those farms we saw, those small pineapples that you saw in the field, they are coming to be matured and ripe fruits ready for processing. So we're going to grow in that line. So our production capacity is going to step up, and this is going to be translated in another shift. That's a double shift, and that means a double of the figures that we have here in terms of labor, and possibly a triple shift because of the export dimension coming in. We're also going to grow in terms of our product lines. We call it the SKUs. Now we have mixes of juice, 5 variants as we speak. We're going to develop another 2 to 3 more. And then we're going to now go into the BSAPs. We call it the Dr. So. We're going to go into that. And also, we hinted last year, because we had run our test, that we're going to go into the pineapple beer, called the Cape beer. So we're going to crystallize all of that this year.
Mr. Akwa also took the media on a tour of another fruit processing initiative, the $10 million Central Citrus Processing Limited at Ibra Asebu in the Ibra Asebu Kwamankase district, also in the central region, which he said was under his mentorship. He said the factory was located in a citrus production enclave and would help address the post-harvest losses of the fruits produced in the area and boost the local economies.
What they want to do is to set up a factory that takes the oranges from this enclave and then do the extraction of the essential oils here and sell it to whatever market I don't want to mention the countries, but those countries will sell to. So that is first. But then it brings up the question, what happens to the pulp? So Ekumfi's mentoring is kind of, okay, so we are kind of creating a certain strategic partnership where we can also benefit from the pulp. Because Ekumfi, in doing the mixes, also does tropic ginger and all of that. That require citrus, the pulp of citrus. So basically that is what happens.
On its corporate social investment, Mr. Akwa said the company was delivering on its corporate social responsibility and had awarded scholarships and was also providing sanitation facilities to communities in the catchment area of the company.